Black sails rose where gulls once flew, and Eoforwick awoke to war anew. The black sails came with the morning tide, when iron skies hung cold and wide. From Eoforwick's walls the people stared, as dragon prows cut through the air. At the prow of the first ship stood Astra, fierce and battle-bred. Her shield bore a silver wolf in the light, her axe hung ready at her side. Sing of the tide, sing of the flame, sing of the woman who knew her name. Not for ruin, not for gold, but for a future brave and bold. Astra, Eoforwick, hear the cry. Silver wolf beneath the sky. The drums rolled low like distant thunder. The river shook, the old world sundered. The long ships grounded on the shore, and Vikings rushed with axe and roar. From Eoforwick's gates came steel and fear, but Astra's shield wall held them near. Spears struck wood and helmets rang, rain and smoke and shouting sang. Sing of the tide, sing of the flame, sing of the woman who knew her name. Not for ruin, not for gold, but for a future brave and bold. Astra, Eoforwick, hear the cry. Silver wolf beneath the sky. Unlike the berserkers raging near, she turned aside each blade of fear. She drove the defenders back to the gate, a storm of will, a hand of fate. When the city commander raised his sword, she caught the blow and struck it from his hand. Yield, she said, with eyes like frost. He saw the line, he knew he'd lost. Sing of the tide, sing of the flame, sing of the woman who knew her name. Not for ruin, not for gold, but for a future brave and bold. Astra, Eoforwick, hear the cry. Silver wolf beneath the sky. He looked upon the pressing tide, then dropped to his knees and bowed his pride. By sunset's gold the gates swung wide, and Eoforwick stood open to the sky. Some captains called for fire and plunder, for broken beams and churches torn asunder, for silver stripped and houses bare, for all the spoils of war laid there. But Astra climbed the gatehouse high and raised her axe against the cry. The river ran on, dark and deep, while frightened bells refused to sleep. Above the walls the gulls still wheeled, and smoke drifted slow across the field. The city is ours now, she said, not to be burned, but to be led. A ruler who burns her own city rules, only ash and broken tools. So the Vikings lowered blade and spear, and silence fell on all who'd hear. She ordered food from storehouse stone to feed the hungry, not her throne. She set her guard I see. Not only Viking, not only North, but all who labor, all who fight. If this is power, let it be a shield for them and not for me. Silver streams like moonlit rain, cutting through the smoke and pain. Over river, wall and flame, the wolf of Astra calls her name. Boom of oars and thundered skin, heartbeats pounding deep within. War drums fade then rise again, marking loss and marking gain. So let the